哇，它直接开始 ，Early Sneak Peek 就是先行游玩，送每年的可怕击败抽，那不是很香吗
I jumped the car back in Breaker's Cut. Told myself I'd never come back.
告诉我自己，我绝对不要回来。
Here I am.
但是，该死的，我还是回来了。
This must be me.
这一定是我。Damn.
Shouldn't have thought Annie I'd come. Don't know how she tracked down my number. My strong, big sister, crying into the phone. Oh well.
我的姐姐在电话里哭泣，所以我回来了。Experimental controls game are a lot. Hold RT and I with L to look at nearby points of interest. Release RT to interact with the selected point. RT 哦，这个哦 ，RT 我就可以 OK all trapped in the corner. My pack. The heavy doors rusty and rotting. Light filters in fragments in the wall of the car. My bed for the night, a wooden pallet covered in old rags. Okay. 所以这怎么互动啊？他不是说可以互动吗？
Okay, time to ditch this old girl.
哦，原来是我按错键吗
I pull at the door, and it doesn't budge. Great.
？Great.
It's moving slightly.
哦，有那个小手手才可以互动。
I stood to pull back the tarp. Poor old guy had hardly stirred the whole trip, sleeping off one thing or another. Everything I need's in there, so not much.
No
My
much.
phone, wallet, change of undies and shaving kit so I can freshen up when I need to. Plus the suit I borrowed for the funeral. Hey, give me a hand with this door.
Hey.
He mutters something under his breath, continues snoring.
还在睡。
I've been sleeping rough long enough to get a good night's kip, despite the diesel fumes and the noise. Familiar skyline peeks through the vents of the old reefer. City hasn't changed much in the last 5 years? Jeez, what am I going to say to Sarah? Hey, sorry about, disappearing for half a decade. Jesus.
Jesus. 剧情取向游戏。 没有中文，可能这一款也不是很好上手。
Bending down, I shake him by the shoulder. Hey, I fall back as the iron bar whistles past my face. Hey, watch it!
Quiet! You'll get us killed again!
You've lost it, mate.
You have to help!
He
You have
glances
to
to the
help!
side, listening.
You're right. Tried that. It's no use.
What?
Think!
He continues muttering under his breath.
我感觉在看电影一样，他感觉是在拍美剧，只是这种像素风格的美剧。
I grabbed the tarp.
LB RB。
I threw the tarp over the raving man, wrestling him to the ground.
Get it off! You don't know what you're doing!
I gotta get out of here. Reaching down, I grabbed the hefty chunk of iron.
然后我们把他的东西给干走，打他一顿。
I ponder giving the old guy a belt, but he can't do any harm all tangled up like that.
哦，不行，他说我明明想打他一顿，结果他其实已经没办法造成任何威胁，因为他被毯子给包起来，所以算了吧。
I jam the bar into the frame, lean into it. The door gives way with a screech. Sudden blinding light stabs at my eyes. I spin back behind the door. The old guy, having finally freed himself, is caught like a rabbit in headlights.
What have you done?
What the
Ah,
fuck?
shit. Security. The man looks around frantically. Relax. I've been caught freight hopping before and talked my way out of it. Hey, we're with Western Rail. Jesus, what the hell?
You've got to break the cycle! I can't!
我靠！
Oh, God.
Oh God! What the fuck?
Squinting into the light, I glimpse silhouettes of armed men, waiting and watching. Can't make out who they are, but not Metro security, that's for sure. Bullets shatter past as I dive across the doorway.
要求哦！
Grabbing my pack, I throw open the hatch and leap into the blackness on the far side of the train. Then I'm tumbling down a steep siding, concrete rushing up to meet me.
好酷哦！
I lie there, looking at the sky, trying to process what just happened. I hear the distant sound of sirens, and above me, shouts, doors slamming, tires on gravel.
哦，这款好
Then
酷哦！
silence.
这款真的好酷哦！像素风格
At
的
least my phone's not busted.
剧情游戏，只是真的要有中文会比较好入手一点。这款我好喜欢哦，我喜欢它这样的游戏内容，就是带有很浓重的剧情，然后再配上它那个旁白，其实还蛮有魅力的。你甚至英文好一点，全程用听的都可以。哦，酷哦！而且它会让你想知道到底发生了什么事情，一开局就是乱七八糟的东西。They shot that man in cold blood, whoever they were.
I pick it up, screen flashing a blurry photo of my sister. Annie?
Mick,
Annie?
hey.
Yeah. Hey.
How you doing? You in town yet? Can't wait to catch up.
Sure.
Sure.
Geez, Mick, show some enthusiasm. We've got a funeral to plan.
Same irrepressible Annie.
You in town yet? When are you getting here? We need to go through Mum's things, find some photos for the wake. Did Uncle Phil call you?
No. Did I need...
Ah, never mind. You're staying at ours tonight, yeah? Have the address?
Yeah. Off Cooper Street, right?
No, Mick. Jesus, we moved like over a year ago.
Sorry. Angry beeps from my phone.
You gotta break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah?
Annie, my phone's gonna run out.
Jesus, she's gonna be at the funeral, you know. You still haven't talked to her.
I can't. Just tell me your address. My battery.
I know it's hard for you, but you're gonna have to face her.
Annie, your address.
Okay, sorry, I know I shouldn't push you, but...
I look down at my dead phone.
就是不跟他讲
No
地
idea
址，
what her address is.
然后
How
手
am I
机就没
supposed to
电。
remember they'd moved?
鸡鸡，
Better find a way to ring her back. Bill? Is that you?
Mick, what are you doing here?
是吗
Bill used to hang out around the shelter where Sarah worked. Known him since I was a kid. Back for a funeral.
到处都可以遇到熟人。
Mum died.
Oh, Mick.
哦，他是回来参加葬礼的。
Yeah, it's okay. Long time coming. She'd been sick for a
他
while.
回来参加他妈妈的葬礼。
Sound okay?
I don't know. Hey, can I borrow your phone? I meant to stay at my sister's tonight. My battery's dead and don't have her address.
Of course. Got her number?
Shit.
Shit.
Look it up?
It'll be unlisted. Could call her practice, but she wouldn't be back in until after the funeral. Fuck, what am I gonna do?
Fuck. Fuck.
I'm a bit shaken up, to be honest. Just been shot at up on the railway.
Jesus. Really? Thought that was some kids playing with fireworks. So what? Some trigger-happy Met officers?
Couldn't be. They left when they heard sirens.
Jesus, Mick.
Yeah, I don't know.
充满了谜团。
You're not staying at the pit anymore. The Pitt Street Homeless Support Centre. I'd ended up there as a kid. It's where I met Sarah.
She had to shut it down, man.
Oh, man. Why?
Why?
Oh, you should know more than me. Surely Sarah told you.
Sarah, my wife. I guess ex-wife. now.
哦，莎拉是他的前妻。
Oh, right. Jeez. Sorry, Mick.
It's all right. Let's see what the damage is. Electrics look okay. Smashed radiator and a little low on wiper fluid. It's not going anywhere, but it should start. It stinks of petrol. They must have siphoned some to try and torch it. I glance around inside. No keys, but the lighter socket catches my eye. I think my phone charger has an adapter that'd fit.
哦，他说应该可以透过那个充电。
Good evening, sir. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name? Okay, well, you don't have to tell me.
记者。
Anyway, I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me. Hello.
Leave
Hello?
the poor guy alone. He's clearly asleep.
Oh, hi. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name?
No.
No.
Kid like this shouldn't be out here. Not your problem, Mick. Loose panel on the side. I kick it open.
不就两个人吗？
Nothing but a random tangle of wires and tubes. I'll leave him be. I really shouldn't get involved, but... Hey, so...
Hi.
Right. What are you doing down here?
I write for the Herald. I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
You... homeless. God help me. Okay, look. I'm not homeless, so...
Oh, great. That's great. So how long have you been staying out here, Mr.
Carter. And I'm not staying out here. Jesus, would you put that thing away?
Sorry. Just a few questions.
No.
No。哦，我们要跟他借手机。
Don't suppose you have a portable phone charger?
No. Wait, you have a phone?
Yeah. Guess you think just because I don't have a place to stay, I don't have a phone.
Well, I don't...
Everyone has a phone, lady.
哎，
You'll hear about the shooting? She looks up sharply.
Shooting? What shooting?
Don't get involved, Mick. Oh, nothing. Must have misheard.
No, I'm interviewing about all these homeless going missing. That or going crazy.
Right, another college kid thinks they can fix people.
各种murmur。
Look, Angela, was it? Go home to your warm bed. No one here has any reason to talk to you.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
She thrusts her hand in her pocket, pulls out a hotel-sized bottle of rum.
Got a whole bunch. You look like you could use something to drink.
Wow. About as sensitive as I'd expect from a rich city kid.
Well, what do you want?
Nothing. Just quit with the presumptuous attitude. These are people, not your high school project.
I'm 24, and you're one to talk. Patronizing asshole.
Whatever.
我们被 asshole。 asshole。
Pack must have caught something sharp on the... I fish out my phone's charge cable. The only thing worth salvaging.
哦，我们拿到我们那个，
Can't plug it in there.
找到我们那个手机的充电线了。
I toss the cigarette lighter and plug my phone into the socket. Nothing. Might only charge while the engine's running. God damn it.
哦，我们可以用车子充电，但是我们现在引擎没有启动。
It's not going anywhere, but it should start.
我们要想办法启动车子，才有办法充电。
I shake the can. Slosh of petrol at the bottom. I know my way around a car, but not enough to hotwire. It'd take a special kind of stupid for a joyrider to hold onto the keys, though. Might find them around here somewhere.
What's with the car? Kids joyriding, I guess. Can't even torch a car properly. Still, it's my own private suite until they cart it off, eh?
They leave the keys?
Yeah. Need 'em?
Sure. Might be able to charge my phone. Bill fishes the keys from one of his many pockets. Thanks.
哦，搞定。
Leaning in, I try the key. The red charging light on my phone blinks on, but then the engine splutters and dies. Guess they drained all the fuel trying to burn the bastard.
.我怎么用它？你刚充好了没有？
Guess they drained all the fuel trying to burn the bastard.
哦，需要石油，需要油才可以有钥匙、有车子，但是没有油。我生出油来。 剧情解谜类，去哪里生油来？
Nothing but shuttered warehouses down there. I should figure out where to go before wandering aimlessly.
要去找那个吗？那应该没办法。冇啊，冇啊。
It's not going anywhere. but it should start. Guess they drained all the fuel trying to burn the bastard.
要有石油啊，不是啊，就没地方去了哦。解谜卡关，GG。
Can't see how that'll help. Metallic smell of old petrol stings my nostrils as it glugs into the tank. It's still not firing. Better check the engine again. Okay, there must be something wrong under here. It sounded like no fuel was getting through. Damn, still can't see anything wrong.
问他，
Think I need help with this engine. Mind hopping in?
Sure.
哦，
Okay, try it now. The engine turns over, and I see fuel stream from a hose beneath the engine. Ah, here it is.
What's the problem?
Tear
What's
in the
the
fuel
problem?
line between the pressure regulator and injectors. Damn. Going to need a replacement.
所以我们需要洗个东西
Thanks,
来
Bill.
替换那个素材。
Hey, I need a bit of hose or tubing. Seen anything like that?
I don't think so. Can I ask, how'd you use it? Might be a good bit of gritty detail for my piece. What users like yourself resort to get their fix, you know?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable。
Could use that hose for the car. Come on, you asshole! Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight.
With this help?
I glance up. Kid's holding an oversized hunting knife like it's a snake. Jesus! What are you doing carrying a knife like that?
You know, protection.
Jeez, all it's gonna do is get you stabbed. What's wrong with a whistle or pepper spray or something?
I can look after myself.
Whatever. Can I borrow it?
Well, if you can answer my questions.
Oh, God help me. Fine.
Great. So, Mr.
Carter。
Right. So, Mr. Carter, what led you to be living down here?
I'm not.
So,
Look, maybe I don't mind living rough. Maybe I prefer it to being tied down. But I work. I have places I can stay. I'm fine. Next question.
okay, well, surely you've noticed the recent spate of disappearances, not to mention the mental illness-related violent crimes.
I'll stop you there. No, haven't heard a thing.
You going to help me or not?
Maybe I should ask Bill. You think people have been disappearing?
Homeless people? Yeah. There used to be a whole community down here. Where are they all?
I was a kid last time I was down here, but it does seem quieter.
Cops are ignoring it, of course.
Sorry to disappoint you. It's just business as usual. Folks, they move on. Maybe they find a job, maybe they quietly die. No one gives a shit and no one's keeping tabs. It's all bullshit.
No. This is different. If you want my help, just ask around for me or something.
Okay, what was that about mental illness?
Cops say they're swamped with violent crimes, hobos going nuts, spouting gibberish. Seen anything like that?
That guy in the rail car. No, sorry. Look, folks take what they can to help them through the night, and there's a lot of bad shit out there. You get kids acting crazy all the time.
Yeah, I know all this. Give me something I can use, alright?
I'll ask around.
我们要去找我们的好基友了，嘿基友，可以回答我个问题吗？
Don't suppose you've seen any quarter-inch hose around?
This ain't a hardware store. There's a bunch of junk in the underpass, though, eh?
Hey, Bill, you noticed any people acting weird recently?
Well, I mean, yeah. You heard about the pit.
All right. They shut it down?
Yeah, well, I was helping Sarah out there. She let me stay when there was a spare bed.
That's Sarah for you.
But people on the street been getting crazy, eh?
Nothing new.
Not like this, Mick. Everyone's scared. Solid blokes, you know? Fine one day. Next day, they're going nuts. Sarah ended up in hospital.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, she's all right, but couldn't keep the place open.
I should have been there for her. Like she needed more reason to hate me. Some bad new gear people getting into?
I don't know, Mick. I think this is something else, eh?
Maybe a dumb question, but why is it so quiet down here?
Malinji.
Malinji.
What?
Shadowy figures with burning eyes. Taking people in the night, folks calling them Malinji.
Malinji.
Right. Well, that's the story going round. People have been going missing, but it's been a cold winter. I think that's all there is to it.
He shrugs.
Malinji. Malinji. 唔知啊，是啥？
I tell her what Bill said about the pit, and reluctantly, what I'd seen in the rail car.
Thanks, this is great stuff.
Just keep my name out of it. I asked around, and it does seem there's something to what you're saying.
I knew it.
Just stories getting shared. Some shadowy demon with glowing eyes dragging people off in the night. Malinji, they're calling it.
Interesting.
Nonsense is what it is. Typical tweaker shit. You want to publish that? Be my guest. Look, I answered your questions. Can I use that knife or what?
Yeah, all right.
She hands it to me warily. You can have it back if you like, but honestly, you're more likely to get stabbed with it than without.
I guess.
Look, you seem all right, kid. Go talk to Bill, old guy out there. He loves a good yarn.
Oh, thanks.
I cringe at what Bill will think as she bounces off to talk to him. Got it.
总算有了。
Hello?
不见了。Bill?
The keys are gone. My charger.
No! Get off me, you... Ah!
什么？My charger. You
Let me go!
The hell?
What the hell?
What's going on?
Please!
Jesus, they look like SAS or something.
Ah!
Can't see how to make it work. Don't need to cut that. Don't need to cut that. Gotta think of something else. Won't work. That won't help get it charged. That won't help get it charged.
泄密，那我现在能干嘛？刀子不行，什么都不行。
Knife's blunt enough without trying to cut through that. Knife's blunt enough without trying to cut through that.
那我要用什么？
I don't think so. Don't think so. That won't help get it charged. I don't think it'll work. Won't help.
啊，我能用什
Don't
么？
need to cut that. He's dragging the reporter to the boat. What do they want with her? Was she actually onto something? I think these are the guys that shot the old timer up at the railway. Shadowy figures with burning eyes. The Malinji? Shove from behind.
What?
Wait!
哦，结果Malinji不是什么妖魔鬼怪，而是带着
Sudden icy cold shocks me awake.
带着
Frozen. Can't move.
夜
Can't
视镜
feel.
的
I see only
特工。
blackness.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
I struggle, gasp in panic, and the blackness fills my lungs. Then I have no breath to scream. I try to fight it. Oh God, I try.
Help
But my
me.
body is unresponsive, lifeless. The cold blackness
Help me.
that fills my lungs
Help
coils
me.
its way into my brain.
Oh no!
And I know I am dying.
No!
Slowly, even the lack of sensation fades. Where there was nothing but blackness, now there is nothing. And I
No!
know, somehow, I'm dead.
Game over.
But then, every neuron in my brain firing, blasting out into eternity. My mind, torn by some immeasurable force, twisting out in all dimensions, then contracting, speed of light, back into nothing.
What the fuck?
Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. The same sensations, the same panic from minutes before. But this time, I remember to hold my breath. I can't get my hands free. I've got to get my hands free. I jerk at the bonds, the rough cord cutting into my wrists. But the ropes are too strong, too tight. I manage to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes. I wrench the sack from my face. My eyes sting as I blink through the water, trying to get my bearings. Oh, God!
Oh shit! Holy shit!
I yank at the ropes, but only manage to knot them tighter. And hell, I'm almost out of time. My God, so many. Who is doing this? Why? I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. As I continue, my vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I realize I'm
Sorry.
barely a quarter of the way through, and I'm not gonna make it.
哇！被戏啊！被戏啊！
Gotta get a hold of it first. Gotta get a hold of it first. I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Still some air inside. Just a little. But awkwardly I juggle the can, trying to get my mouth to form a seal around the opening. But I only manage to suck in dirty water. Hopeless, I tear at the ropes, lungs turn to molten metal in my chest as I try to free my legs. Black stars dance across my vision, but I keep at it, even as they expand, obliterating consciousness. Then primal impulse fills the vacuum, takes command of my lungs, forces them full of water. Again, I drown.
Oh.
Once more, the light. Reality breaking up, reforming back how
蛮
it
特别
was,
的。
but somehow wrong. Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. God, what is happening to
内心
me?
戏有点丢。应该是这款的主打。
I manage to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes.
总之男主有一个
I
很
wrench
奇
the
怪的能
sack from
力
my，face. I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. As I continue, my vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I realize I'm barely a quarter of the way through, and I'm not gonna make it. Hopeless, I return to sawing at my bonds. Black stars dance, obliterating conscious. Then, again,
哦，所以他其实我们一直
that
总
terrible
之
light. I feel it
我们男主角
ripping
有
away
个
myself.
特别的能力，就是可以不断的
Sudden icy
不断的
cold
重来。
shocks me awake.
可是
Why is this happening?
我们的顺序可能没有
I
搞
managed to
搞
work the
对。
knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes. I wrenched the sack from my
所以一直
face.
失败。
I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. As I continue, my vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I realize I'm barely a quarter of the way through, and I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Hopeless. I return black
不行，不能
stars
直接
dance
割，
across my
直
vision.
接割没有
But
用，
I keep at it. Obliterate. Then
直接割救不起来，然后我们又再度溺死，
as I'm ripped apart and a single
差不多。
sudden icy cold
从
shocks
零
me
开始
awake.
的逆死生活
Christ, no more.
，Christ no more！ 而且他重点是他每次讲的话会不太一样。
I managed to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes. I wrenched the sack from my face. I fumble at them some more. Pointless. I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. As I continue, my vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I realize I'm barely a quarter of the way, and I'm not. Hopeless, I tear at the ropes,
也不
long
对，
blacks
那怎么
obliterating,
做啊？
then primal
拿刀割
impulse.
也不对，用手去解也不对，没有，都是同一种死法，我们都是溺死而已，
I am in it, and I am
没
not.
有到死种。
Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. A feeling.
啊，其实应该看他讲的一些
I
提示，
jerk
他应该有
at the
提示。
bonds, the rough cord cutting into my wrists. But the ropes are too strong, too tight. I managed to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the
这一
ropes.
款叫做 The Drifter，
I wrenched the sack from
还
my
没上市，
face.
是现在 TGA 的一个试玩48小时试玩，到明天早上10点可以去 Steam 下载游玩。
I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. As I continue, my vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I realize I'm barely a quarter of the way through, and I'm not gonna.
失败，
I grab the jerry can as it's. Again, I try to breathe from the can, but I can't get to the air without a lungful of water. I push the tube up into the can, suck the water from it, and take a breath. I almost gag on the oily fumes, but I bought myself a few more seconds. I return to cutting with renewed strength. At last, the ropes give way. I kick to the surface, glimpse brutalist concrete rising from the chop, and swim towards it.
啊，我们成功
It
了！
takes the last of my strength, but I
成功了。
pull myself up the embankment. Before I collapse, I lie there, shivering in the bitter wind, trying to make sense of what's happened.
没有 The Drifter 不是那本书，我刚刚讲那本书吗？它叫 The
But
Drifter，
I am no longer dead.
它目前没有中文的名称。Drifter End of Chapter 1。哦，应该试完就到这边结束了吧？我们刚刚应该成功解脱，可是试完就到这边结束了。他只给我们玩第一个章节而已，应该是这个样子吧？因为我刚刚后面最后的解法是结束了。最后的解法是我拿了我原本准备好的一个吸管吧，算是吸管，然后插进旁边那个油箱，因为我们原本直接吸是。你打开的时候都是水，可能你吸不到里面的空气，也就是说你只能吸到那些污水，所以导致我们没办法有，就是已经氧气不足的情况下，没办法进行下一步的动作，所以我们是用那个吸管吸到里面的那些剩余的空气，然后让我们又再争取一点时间，拿刀再把我们那个绑在脚上的绳子给割开，所以我们最后应该是成功逃脱了，只是它的试玩章节只到第一章结束，所以第一章应该就到那边，应该这个样子。